Let's get more on this now with Bilgehan Ozturk, who's a foreign policy researcher at the SETA Foundation, which is a non-profit research institute dedicated to studies on national, regional and international issues. He joins us now from Ankara. Really good to have you back with us, Bilgehan. Can I start with Türkiye's dropping of the opposition to Sweden and Finland joining NATO? Do you think that this is a sign that perhaps Western and NATO allies are finally recognizing Türkiye's security concerns?
Definitely. I mean, it's a very welcome development that prospective members of NATO and an existing NATO member, Türkiye, came to an agreement. And it happened on the basis that Türkiye's security concerns are addressed. The sticking point before was Türkiye's demands, security concerns that were not met by Sweden and Finland, but on the contrary, it was deteriorating what Sweden and Finland's policies and shortcomings in their relationship with some unacceptable actors like PKK were actually undermining Türkiye's security concerns. And Türkiye had long held grievances towards both Sweden and Finland because of these unacceptable relations with both YPG, PKK, and some elements of FETÖ, Gülenist terrorist organizations on their soil. So this was a sticking point. And adding to that, the very important embargoes on Türkiye on certain defense industry elements. So as based on this memorandum, it seems that they overcame their differences. That means both these prospective members of NATO and the other members of NATO finally came to the understanding that these are valid, legitimate concerns, or at least it is the NATO membership, NATO enlargement is important enough to, let's say, find an agreement between Türkiye and Finland.
Can I move on to that highly anticipated meeting between the presidents of Türkiye and the United States? During that meeting, a wide range of issues were covered. We're expecting both leaders to hold press conferences to perhaps shed more light on what was discussed. But Biden did thank Türkiye for dropping its opposition to Finland and Sweden's membership bids. Do you believe we're witnessing perhaps a new chapter in US-Türkiye relations, perhaps a thaw in those formerly frosty relations?
There are already signs of thaw between Türkiye and US, but we can't say that every single issue has been solved. There are outstanding issues, and they probably remain to be that way for the foreseeable future. But at the same time, there are certain topics that Türkiye and US can still work on and perform a thaw in their bilateral relations, and the Russian aggression towards Ukraine and the new threats against NATO alliance, and also the enlargement, NATO expansion with the prospective membership of Sweden and Finland, actually provided that opportunity to ameliorate the bilateral relations. And both sides seem to be putting certain issues in parentheses, maybe compartmentalizing the issues. There will be outstanding issues that both sides will not agree on, but at the same time there are certain issues that both sides will work together, such as the maybe procurement of new fleet of F-16 fighter jets. We know that Biden administration and also State Department are in favor of supporting this procurement or the modernization of Turkey's F-16 fleet. But there are some stumbling blocks on the part of the U.S. Congress, and based on reports, right after the Madrid summit, Biden promised Erdogan that as soon as he lands in the United States, he will work towards passing of the modernization bit of the F-16 via Congress. So that's a very good sign, and it's promising that certain issues will be solved, and they might work as an engine of a thaw between the two countries.